Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday?
It's Wednesday! It's Wednesday!
Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday!
Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Wednesday? What Wednesday?
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!
Every damn Wednesday. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!
That's right, folks. It's Wednesday. I'm going to try to keep my voice going here because I've got a sinus attack coming out of nowhere, and it ain't no fun at all. At all, folks. Good morning, Zoltan. Zoltan, how are you? Good morning, darling Schilling. Good morning. All right, folks, we're going to start this one off a little crazy as usual. This one's a real slow chuckle. Yeah, when I said a slow chuckle, I meant a slow chuckle. Could have made it a lot shorter, but I was too busy playing with the background and making the water move and the sky move and everything. We got Bigfoot, we got the alien, and we got a dinosaur. Because somebody started with me the other day and said an alien, a Bigfoot, a dinosaur walked in a bar, and I just looked at him and said, stop right now. No, I don't even want to hear the rest of it. I made up my own. Not a lot of fun with that one. Got Father's Day coming up, folks. Father's Day is coming. That's right. Father's Day is coming. Got a dinosaur with his dad sitting there fishing on the banks of the river. Let the clouds go by. Get a chance. Keep your family tight, folks. Keep that family tight. All right? If you get that chance, you got it going. Keep that family tight. Silver Spurs 420. Good morning. Come on in. Welcome. Texas pecan roasted and cherry sherbet. Oh, that sounds nice, dude. That sounds very nice. I can't eat it. I got no teeth, but hey, I'll still go after it. The other day I was with vanilla ice cream and bananas. And I'll tell you, that was like a small banana split all by myself. Good morning, Mike Slice. How are you, dude? Come on in. Come on in. Everybody come on in. Let's see what we got here. Going to come up with one more for you. Let's keep an eye on our world shields, people. Our magnetic shields are slipping on this planet. And I'm not kidding. Keep an eye out. I'm not going to sit here and preach to nobody because that's not going to go anywhere. But I'll tell you something. Look for this logo, suspiciousobservers.com, or look for spaceweather.com. Keep an eye out what's really going on around our planet, folks. Got to keep an eye out there. And that's just a little post from me. All right, here we go. Today's race, 450. I'm going to leave it at 450 today. I may have to bring that sucker up to 5, but I'm trying to keep one of the lowest prices on the internet, well, in our community for us. 450s, I'm going to go the last day today. I'm going to do 450 because Silver, I just checked it one more time right before I'm going to run my mouse, is 36.50. 36.50. Silver's at 36.50. Woohoo! All right. But I'm still going to do it. Thank you, Zoltan. You spotted it right on there, dude. 450 a spot. Let's see if we can get 10 people for a race, folks. You win, you're going to get 1 solid ounce of pure silver for $4.50. You can't pass that up, folks. You can't miss that one. Let's start this race early. If we're going to get in, throw a 1 in there. I went and messed up what we've done. I haven't really messed up. I am still rebuilding my studio. It shapes and shapes on a constant basis, but we got a new computer, and that took the wife and I about 3 days to finish arguing with technology, not with each other, but technology. And it took us a while to fight back, go back, fight some more, but we got through. The new computer is the one that we're working on now. Now, the new camera that I had to get to go with the new computer is this one here. It can move a little bit better than what I had before. Y'all can see the stuff pretty good. I have a little bit more of a flexibility and more movement. And I kind of like that. I can show off more. I got some more color, more depth. And it does look nice. And I'm happy about it. It took us a while, close to a week of working with this since last Wednesday. And we got off. It came in like Thursday or Friday. And it took us a while to finally get everything programmed back up to get us to do this. So we are working with some new stuff. And I am still building the studio. Now, back here, we've got John F. Kennedy. That is a replica 1964. That is a 1 ounce silver. Then we have a replica of a Walker, 1 ounce silver. Replica of a Morgan, 1 ounce silver. Replica of a Buffalo, 1 ounce silver. And then we got 2 1 ounce bars. One is a Walker and one is a Morgan. Like I said, I changed a few things out over the week. That is a Morgan and a Walker. Each one is 1 ounce fine silver. $4.50, folks. As you can hear in the background, one of the Cheeky Chihuahua staff is having herself a fun time. That's Bessina. Mommy's over telling her to be quiet. She's looking at Mommy like, why? It's a Chihuahua show. I'm a Chihuahua. I count. No, we're not going to go there today. Okay? Okay. She'll be back, folks, and so will Zeus sometime during the show, I'm sure. It's Cheeky Chihuahua Charms, folks. The cheeky part's me. I'm the big mouth, and I'm the one that runs the cheeky part. The Chihuahua. Here, let's point it up here. Get your background there, Zeusy. There's my buddy. That's Zeus. That's the Chihuahua. There's no pictures of Xena up here right now, but there will be soon. She's the other Chihuahua, because it's Cheeky Chihuahua. Then the Charms is Andrea. That's the wife. She's the charming part. Don't look at me for charming. It ain't going to work. She's a charmer. All right, folks. Got that out of the way. That race. Just put a 1 in for a spot. That's $4.50, folks, for a 1 ounce silver that's going. Let's go. Face it. $36.50 today, folks. I know it fluctuates. It goes up and down constantly, but I'm riding that way with everybody else. Most certainly am. All right. Put a 1 in chat if you want to get in the race, folks. I'm going to start that yelling that early because if I can get through my voice for 1 hour, I'll be doing lucky today. All right? All right. Let's throw this up to you for a second so I can put something else up for you. Stand by.
Today is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, it's Wednesday!
Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday!
Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Wednesday? What Wednesday?
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Every damn Wednesday. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. That's right, folks. Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday. Okay. It's kind of happening for me, and I'm getting a kick out of this. I really am. Sold another, made another happy customer yesterday. In case you haven't seen it, Zoltan, you're hearing my voice. I can actually say things. Okay. Gonna let you know a couple things, brother. All right. First off, you asked me if we're willing to do that painting for you. All right. Well, you see, the artist there is Andrea, and she kind of freaked out a little bit, and so did I, because we've never had anybody ask us, hey, can you do this in this color, and can that be done? Well, all we've ever done was use, the paints that come with everything and set things up and do that. Well, we've never had a color pattern and asked to do something like that. So we had to go look into it. To buy those colors, to get that done, and actually make a nice painting, it's going to cost roughly right about $35-40. And that's just to get it done. The second part of getting it done was getting the artist to actually, yes, I'll do it. But like she says, look at me. I'm not an artist. I'm not a painter. So I don't feel right about charging people. Okay, I can deal that to a point. I can. So what we're going to do is Roltan, here's your offer from the artist. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to take what it takes to get a canvas, the paints, the proper paints, the colors you want, get it done, get it dry, get it all that taken care of. And all we're going to charge you for is basically the materials. The artist doesn't want to charge you for the time and the effort, but we're going to get the materials set up and I'll let you know what that is. And we'll get that one out of the way. Okay, brother? But we will do it. We have figured it out that it can be done, blah, blah, blah. And we will take care of that. Just let me know if you want to know. I know Katera will love anything you make. I just think it would be amazing. All right, brother. Not a problem. I will set sail on getting colors, canvas, and stuff. Now that I know basically it's going to roughly cost between $35-40 somewhere in there. I'm hoping it won't go any past that. We're just going to do the materials and not do time and effort. That's cool. That works for me as well. All right. That deal is done. I'll set that down as one of my next things to get taken care of. All right. That's taken care of. Now, my pins, like I said, are starting to set off. All right. Sold another one yesterday. I had an appointment out at the VA and someone saw my pin. Now, my pin is on. I have my pin on me. All right. But my pin actually is this one right here you're seeing is a Screaming Eagle. I designed that for myself. I designed that for other veterans. And I wear my Screaming Eagle daily because anywhere I go and every t-shirt I wear, because I mostly wear t-shirts. That's right. I'm in Florida, folks. My t-shirt right in the side, right in the corner, right up on my chest shows my pride, my American pride. And I got that Screaming Eagle, and you'll see it. It stands out. Well, a few people have seen them, and I'm starting to see them, and they're standing out. But not just my American Eagle. That Screaming Eagle's not the only one seemingly to take it off. This one here. Each time I wear one of these, somebody will look at me and ask me, where did you get that and how much? I've sold 3 of them off my chest so far. I made this one this morning. It's brand new. It comes with its own neodymium 16th inch magnet. You can see it's embedded in the pin, folks. It's in there. It's not coming out. It's embedded in the pin. It's not going anywhere. It comes with an 1/8 inch neodymium magnet, and that's your anchor. That's the one you put behind. It holds it on and doesn't destroy your clothes. All right? What you do is you click it. You don't stick it. If you stick those pins to your clothes, you're going to destroy your clothes. Why do that? But this pin right here seems to be going pretty good. All my pins, if you hear my voice today, are $10 plus shipping. $10. except for this little itty bit. Well, actually, I'll tell you what. It's so small, you would think, hey, that thing's got to be worth two. Well, all my charms and the metal charms, those are solid metal charms in my pins. They're embedded, are not what this little screaming eagle happens to be, which is pure sterling silver. All right? That little screaming eagle right there on the flag is pure sterling silver. It's a tie tack. And it'll fit nicely and look beautiful, but you'll go for 10 plus shipping as well. I'll give you a little idea of what we got so far. I have many to choose from. Many to choose from. Yes, you do see the Screaming Eagle quite largely in there because that's one of my best sellers. And I don't just use it on the black and white. I mean on the red, white, and blue. It looks great that way. But if you've got a special color, ask me. Now, yesterday I sold a caduceus to a nurse, a male nurse, that was on a red, white, and blue. Now, just a little bit of statements and bragging here, folks, about this suicidal corner right here. This one is mine. I wear this one. That's mine. I'm a fan, like many, and that's mine. I was asked by my sister, can you make one of these? Can you do that? Well, let's find out. I found out. Okay. She has one. I have one. Katara has a third. And I've made no more. But that was a gift. These here, of course, looks like a blue box coming through space. And both of my blue boxes are having difficulty getting back in the proper time where they come from. But those are blue boxes coming through space, of course. Now, this one. Yeah, that looks like basically a white blob right now. He's not finished at all. The nose and the mouth hasn't been finished. Got a lot of carving to do, but he will wear very well. I made him, and that is going to be a gift for my friend who just moved with his wife last week. We're going to stay in touch. We're good friends. They were good neighbors. Going to miss them. Going to miss them a lot. He's a big fan of that movie. And I wanted to do him a nice gift. And I had already decided I wanted one of those. So I made it. I made my mold. I'm going to finish the nose and the mouth. I'll finish grinding, finish making it all nice and put a good coat on it. It already has its magnet, as you can see. Now, one of the wild things about this thing, you won't be able to see it too easy today, but this thing will glow in the dark clean across the street. All you got to do is hit it with a little UV light, and it's white now. It definitely glows to a point even in the light, but it will glow across. You'll see it across the street when you're wearing that sucker because it will glow in the dark. That's just some of the things that I can and will do with my pins. Yep, it's Jack. But that is not for sale. My little murderer's row up there are not for sale. Only for gifts. And that's basically it. Talk to me about gifts. But I will not sell these, no license and all that. We'll not get involved with that. But those are just gifts that I make because I make things that I like to wear myself. But these here, folks, if you want a nice pin, and I call this a universal lapel pin. Magnetic. Work with the strongest magnets on the earth that we've got is neodymium. Anchored tougher and harder. Will not destroy your clothes like pins do. You got an idea of a kind of charm you'd like to wear like this, folks? Go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com and let's talk. That's my personal email. Talk to me. If you'd like to do that, I'm more than happy to do it. Okay? Talk to Jimmy Snowdog at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. Simple as that. If you got an idea, we can figure it out. We can talk it out. In the meantime, let's do this because I got to set something else up. That's one way to avoid a copy strike. But then again, that duck could have sworn that saw that sign that said no singing over the rainbow. She didn't read the sign, folks. It's her own fault. Sorry, that's my craziness. Okay, here we go. Let's get a couple of these out of the way right quick. I'm going to show these off. All right. Pull this up, slide this camera down just a bit so we can get a nice clear shot. Sorry about the dust, folks. I didn't get close to it with that rolling pin. That is pure sterling silver. That is a beautiful charm. It is rolled, hand done, of course, pure sterling silver. Each one of those gems is a garnet. Not just any garnet, they're all nice garnets. You got what? 3, 6, 9. I see 3, 6, 9. Okay, you got 9 garnets in there, folks. 9 gems of garnets in pure sterling silver with the loop. You'll get along this little leather necklace to hold it with. I highly recommend everybody that I talk to and all my customers, if you want, you're buying my charms. It's Cheeky Chihuahua charms, not necklaces, charms. It's the pendants. It's those there. Everybody has their own necklaces. I'll sell you a necklace. I have no problem with it. They'll be sterling silver, but I get them from Amazon. So you know what that means, folks. Simple as that. I got them from Amazon. But I got this rope from Amazon. I wear the ropes myself because I don't like metal. My body doesn't care for it. I got some great charms, though, trust me. This is pure sterling silver and garnet. That's number 1 today. Before I knock things down, number 2's coming up. Here we go. Let's make sure I can get this in. That's coming in because I'm sorry, that thing is so bright that every time I try to get it to come in and do it some justice, I almost wish I hadn't cleaned it. Serious, I almost wish I hadn't cleaned it. It'll look a little bit better. Yeah, well, almost. I cleaned it up real nice, but it's so shiny that it almost does it injustice. I can't quite get the lighting to work for it. I tried earlier today. Now that is a beautiful buck deer hanging on a pendant. Solid sterling silver. Comes with a chain. And number 3 today on this Wednesday is brand new. We haven't had this one up before, folks. And once again, it's so bright and so shiny that it's kind of hard to even get it on the camera. And I don't have extra lights. The extra lights make it worse. But it is so bright and shiny. That is a beautiful seashell. And that is solid, pure, solid sterling silver. Now, these 3 pendants today will go for 20 plus shipping. 20 plus shipping. Had to go up on those. I left the race low, but I had to go up on these because I know what I paid for them myself. I buy all my charms from my local dealers. And local dealers, I'm talking about LCS, of course. That's where I get my stuff from. Let me pop up something right quick, and I'll be right back. That's right. No stinking badgers were injured in the making of that film. You know any stinking badgers? Okay. All right. If you look in the comments, folks, what Zoltan just said was right. Sterner, what we're doing here is when we have the race, hopefully we have the race, You have your choice of winning. You can either pick 1 solid ounce of silver or 2 of my creations. And the creations today are up here on the wall. I'm going to go through them. Here we have a set of earrings. They are on stainless steel heart backings. In other words, stainless steel, you know that's going to stay on. You have a little charm in there. I believe these are pewter. And that's a little dragon on a hot pink background. Next around, let me pull it up for you folks. Get it right. That don't look very, there we go. Is our fairy queen there. Yes, she is solid sterling silver. She is very pretty. And she can be yours. Coming around here. Here we go. Starts with the sets, folks. Starts with the sets. Now, I like this camera. I can move it around a little bit and just get them in frame for you. There we go. Now, those what I call paddles, sterling silver paddles. And that looks like a tree branch to me. You could call it whatever you want, but it looks like a tree branch to me. But that's all sterling silver, solid sterling silver. That's a set. That's a set. Earrings and pendant. This here is a set. Boy, you can see them nice and clear with this new camera right here. I like this. That is earrings and a pendant. That pendant is a Celtic cross. I don't know. I guess it looks like me. Like, here we go again. It looks like branches of a tree in these earrings. But they're very pretty. And those are sterling silver. Yeah, I see. I like this camera. I can move it just around and frame this stuff in just right. I like that. All right. What we got here are 2 sterling silver earrings with citrine. Yeah, citrine gems in the middle, citrine stones. And then you have a sterling silver pendant that, I don't know, you could call it the top of a hurricane if you want, but I just call it a nice swirl. Next. Here is an old fan favorite, and I've seen these over the years. I don't know about the cubic zirconia up on the rings there. I've never seen that before, but they came this way. Those are 2 mercury dimes. Mercury dimes are 90% silver, folks. 90% silver. All right, and they look good. Trust me. Coming around this one, looks like all we got is a cheeky chihuahua. But no, nah, folks, here we go. Here we go. Up here. They're a little short because I haven't put the hoops on them yet. But what we got here is a set of earrings that are Valcambi. Valcambi silver 1 gram earrings. I'm going to put little silver hoops on them to make them a little easier to see and easier to wear, actually. Next up on the top here, and last but not least, we have these beautiful jewel gems here. Now, that is a trilobite fossil, come from prehistoric times. I would say, but whatever. Sterling silver hole. There we go. That's better. There we go. Sterling silver, of course, the hole that fossil's in. And then in the top, you have tiger eye. And those are beautiful, folks. Those are beautiful. Now, let's try going downstairs to get this camera to work the same way. I don't know if we're going to get it to work and help me out here. No, it's not going to do it. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to have to do a few angles here. Like I said, it's all brand new right now. So I'm going to have to set this up just a little bit different. Because I am going to work on getting us nothing but great pictures. Here we go. All right. First up on the bottom tier. That is a seahorse. That seahorse planchet on the back looks like sand because it is pure, filtered, and cleaned out Florida sand right off one of our beaches, folks. Straight up. A little heavy duty. You'll feel that one hanging on your neck. Next up, we have a sand dollar. Pure silver. Comes with its own silver chain. Got ourselves a sea turtle. Now, this sea turtle comes with a blanchard. That blanchard is pure Florida sand, a little bit of glitter, and those are gold foil flakes. I put them in resin and made it all nice, and it all comes out nice. Here we have 2 sea turtles. I do not know what that red stone is. And I would be a liar if I told you. And I'm not doing that to you. I'm not sure. I think it's a jasper. I'm not sure. But I do know that the rest of it is sterling silver. I get most of my stuff either from my local coin store. I get my charms from my coin store. Yeah, you dang right. They know me. They know what I do. Some of them are wearing my pendants, actually. They're getting kind of used to me at the coin shops. Now, that is pure vintage Mexican. Yeah, Mexican. Comes from Mexico. It's vintage Mexican silver, sterling silver. Now, there you go. We got a wolf. I'm going to get it to come in. Too close, maybe? Got to angle it just right. But that's a wolf on a black background. A little bit of green in there with the glitter. Next up, that's a rosy dime on a heart, stainless steel backing. Won't tarnish, won't go away on you. And of course, just like that mercury, that rosy dime is 90% silver, folks. And speaking of some more silver, last but not least on this wall, if I can just get it to angle right, here we go. Those are 2 1-gram pure silver. One's a sitting and one's a walker. Sitting liberty and a walking liberty. Of course, the hooks are all sterling silver. So what you have is suspended silver hanging off your ears, folks. Make nice earrings. Each one will make nice earrings. If you have ideas of what would be nice, that you would like to see something, you can go to Cheeky Chihuahua Charms and yell at me. I got no problem. We'll figure it out. Now, the rules of the games are, like I said earlier, these are the choices you get. Let me put the camera back, folks. These are the choices you get from the race. And you don't just get one, but you get 2. So, if you get in the race, folks, you get to choose between 1 ounce of pure silver. You saw your choices back there. You can take 1 pure ounce of silver, or you can take a choice of 2, if I get it right here, of my creations on this wheel. So we'll go over this one more time of what all we've got today. So, I'm landing on a panda. That's why. Sorry, folks. Let me fix this right quick. I wonder why it wouldn't land. Let me get back here in comments so I can know what people are saying. All right. AZ, good morning. How are you? AZ Coins is in the house, folks. How much is the Celtic Cross set? Zoltan, is that you? Yeah, okay, Zoltan. How much is the Celtic Cross set? The Celtic Cross set, where is that at? Is that up here? Is that up here? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. If I can just get it in focus now, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Come on now. Focus up. Focus in. That would be nice. Come on. There we go. Today, to you, Zoltan, that'll go 15 plus shipping. That's 3 pieces of silver. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's a nice set of earrings, and that's a nice pendant. For that set today, if you're listening to me and Zoltan asked a question, I'm giving him a price, and I mean it. That's the way it works. Zoltan asked for it. That would go 15 plus shipping. Let's see what we're looking at here. Four spots left. All right. Who's all in? I'm sorry, I haven't really been paying a lot of attention. Let's see. Darlene's in for 1. Uh-oh. Adam, I didn't see you come in, Adam. I'm sorry. Blessings and good morning. Adam, 1 me, 1 Nash, 1 Andy, and 1 Scratch. All right. Adam, I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry, dude. I try to do this all on my own. I really shouldn't, but I'm doing it. Scratch and go crazy. You're in here too. I didn't see you, Scratch. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome. Sterner. Sterner's in here too. All right. Good morning, Sterner. Good morning. All right, let me get down to the bottom here and see what we got going. All right. Good morning, Adam. I didn't know you were in. Silver Spurs I saw come in. I'm busy trying to run things. Yeah, I appreciate you, Adam. I swear I do. I know I got a couple fine pieces of silver up on my walls because of Mr. Adam Hartman. I guarantee that, folks. I haven't gone to bragging today. Well, I call it bragging or showing off, and I do want to show off a couple things. And what I got up on board, and Zoltan, for you, that's 15 plus shipping, mate. Up on board. If y'all know, in fact, y'all should know. In fact, I should do that right now. We got a race going. We got 4 spots left. We only have 3 spots left, folks, because this has to be in every race that I do, period. I will not have it any other way, not with me. No. Here we go. That should go in there. There we go. Wounded Warrior gets 1 automatically. I said this a while back, and I still mean it. Wounded Warrior Project will always have 1 spot in my races, period. And Wounded Warrior Project comes in, it wins. We can either discuss it or I'll just pick up something nice out of my deep stack. I know what I'm doing. And I send that off to MLZB or somebody because I know that'll go in the Wounded Warrior Project. That was something grand this year, folks. If you didn't see that in total number I did, I was laughing my butt off. Serious. That was beautiful. 3 spots left, folks. Let's get this race going today. Now, speaking of the Wounded Warrior Project, Frostbite Coins, Frosty, if you catch this show, I hope you listen to this. I want you to listen to this fine. Thank you so very much, sir. My wife and I are both veterans. We're both disabled veterans. There's a lot of us out there. And there's a lot of us who are not out there because they didn't make it back. Some gave some. All gave some, but some gave all. All right? Let's get that straight. I was raised Air Force, in Air Force bases. All around this world before I was 14. I'd already been around this planet once. We moved a lot. I'm military. My wife and I are veterans. Straight up. Now, Frostbite, this is where I'm going with this. If you're listening to this, I want you to see, if you see this, I hope you come back and see it. I recommend you look at this. And everybody really should see this. He had a veterans race. Only veterans. Not we have veterans race all the time. But just veterans. I was coming home and dropping off my sister. She had spent the day with us on Memorial Day having ribs and stuff. Okay. And on the way home, I heard the veterans race come on. So I got in there. This is what I won. Come and take it. 2 M16s crossed over with a cannon in the bottom. Come take it. I dare you. That is beautiful. That'll never go in a cell stack. That'll never go in. That goes into my deep stack, folks. That goes into my deep stack. And probably someone will say, all right, Wounded Warrior won on this one. That's something that I would be proud to donate to Wounded Warrior. Period. Straight up. And I think Frostbite coins for that. I think we all should. Say thank you to Frosty for that. I really appreciate it. Something fierce. I really do. Jimmy, you're close. Well, all right, hold on. I'm trying to keep up. Jimmy, we're in France in May. Jimmy Snow, were you in France in May 1959? No, I wasn't. I'm not that old, buddy. I'm almost old, but I ain't that old. Nope. I was in the Air Force from 80 to 86. All right, we're closed. This race is closed. All right. Thank you, Frosty. Way to bless our bro. Okay. He blessed me. He blessed our community. MLZB. Jeannie Sweetheart. Cash Money. Crazy John. Cash Money. Vote for Pedro. Adam J. I didn't know Adam J was so involved in this, okay? Did I get everybody? Oh, no, I missed one. I missed my buddy AG47 Recon. Those people put on one hell of a show for 3 solid days, folks. And they raised enough money to make a good roar and give it to the Wounded Warrior Project. It all went straight to them. I donated. My wife donated. We all had a good time, tell you the truth, straight up. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. Let's pull this up just a little bit. And I'll set the angles. Bring it down. I like this new camera. And we'll set it right there. How's that? That looks good. Adam closed the last 3 spots. Wow, that makes 4 spots for Wounded Warrior, folks. That makes me happier. I'll just go happy. Yeah, we'll go with that one before I say something on air. Jimmy, did you say that? Yeah, I said it because I'm liable to say it anyway. That makes me happy. Yep, it does. Thank you. Thank you for blessing us, Adam. Thank you so very much. All right, folks, I'm going to put on a bit of a longer because this is a new computer and I haven't pulled those up yet. That's the reason why I didn't put up the hashtag today. But let me throw up a bit of one here. And I will get into the stuff and pull up a race. Stand by 1. Pull up a bit long one here. Hold on. Caught me with my shorts hanging loose, folks. Hold on, I gotta get a longer one in here. I'm still typing away. Let's see. I'll find us one here. Hold on. Let's go back to Dorothy. Let her sing for a minute. Let her get fried in. That'll hold on for a second. I think Darlene. Darlene.
Darling.
All right, still working on it, folks. Still working on it. Give me just a few minutes. I'll show up the names in a second so I got this right. Oh, wait a minute. Come back. Andrea Nash, Andrea Scratch, Darlene.
Adam.
Got Adam at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's got 3, I think. Adam plus last 3.
Yeah, with the words. Adam Nash, Andrea Scratch, Darlene. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Sterner. Okay, and all the rest is WWP. One more, right? Yeah. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Share. All right. Make sure I get this right, folks. Hold on. Break this. Present this. Share screen. This new computer is a little confusing for me, but I'm working on it. Okay. That should tell us everything we need right now. All right. If I'm wrong, do me a favor and stop me before I start this race. We got Adam. We got Nash, Andrea, Scratch, Darlene, Sterner, and the last 4 are WWP. I believe it's right. I don't want to mess up another race like I did a while back. Okay, Jimmy, do you have a picture on PayPal? No, I don't think I do. I'm not sure, Sterner. I really don't. Y'all are awesome. Thanks for helping Jimmy out. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Bart. Bart? Oh, Bart Cubbins. Come on in. Blessings. How are you? All right. Zoltan, does that look correct? Adam's hitting the stop signs. All right. Hold on. Sterner, no, I should be the first spot. Okay. All right. Actually, people, I do it too. Oops. That didn't work out too well. All right. And we'll put Adam right above all the WWP he put in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right. Does it look right now? Adam's still pushing straight. Adam, you got, is that those, are those stop signs, Adam?
Okay, this is where.
Munster. Okay. Sterner, Adam, Nash, Andrews. Okay, we got it.
Darling.
All right. We're going to get this right. I got all the time in the world. It's Wednesday. This is my day to do this. So.
Sterner, Adam.
All right. Sterner, then Adam. All right.
Nash.
Then Nash. Then
Andrea.
All right.
Darlene.
And
then 1, 2, 3 for W. 3 for W.
That's Turner, Adam, Nash, Turner, Adam, Nash, Andrea, Scratch. We're Scratch. Scratch comes after Andrea. I knew it wasn't there.
You could look, do this. There you go.
Okay, yeah. Got it.
And then you can take out Adam. You can take out Adam.
Okay.
Start Adam Nash.
I think y'all can see that. And did I do that in real time?
Yeah.
I believe I did that in real time and got that straight. That should be it. Take out the extra Adam. I got that, Adam. I got it. Stir Adam Nash. Yep, I got it. Figured that one out. All right. Then 69.
1 minute. 69 seconds. 6.
Okay, it's all there. Make sure I'll get up on a frame up. All right. I believe we're framed up. Whoop, whoop. Let's have a race. All right, darling. We're going to have a race. Looks good to go to me, too. All right. Doop. I'll ask in. Okay, I ask in the chat. How many shuffles, folks? Y'all are in here. Give me a shuffle number. And hey, good morning, Stu. How are you, brother? Good morning. Stu says 6. All right, we're gonna go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're on. Bring this up. There we go. All right. At 55 seconds, we got Andrea with a she's wearing a cop cap. Look out, guys. She's running around with a police hat on. Look out. We're in deep shit. At 46 seconds, she's going to pull back. We got Darlene sneaking up. Got 2 WWP sitting in the back. Come on, Adam, sneaking up. 36 seconds. And we're still approaching. Come on, WWP. I know my personal druthers, but I got my wife in there and my sister. So what can I say? I'm going to vote for WP anyway. I get beat up anyway. So one way or the other, I'm going to lose, so I'll go with WP. All right. At 18 seconds, you see people backing up. We got Adam up front. We got Adam up, but we got people jumping in the back. You know how that goes in the back. Uh-oh. Don't tell me she's going to do it again, folks. Uh-oh, come on. Oh, here we go. Coming down the finish line, folks, and it is WWP all the way. All right. Woo! Yeah, even the Chihuahua's yelling. We love it. All right. WWP. Congratulations. And I do mean that 100%. WWP. All right. What should we send to the Wounded Warrior program, people? That's an idea. I will, in time, more than likely, when it crosses of the 2 M16s off to MLZB, probably next year when it gets fully pushed in. But this time, we're going to put something in the bank for WWP. What do we think we should put? We know it's going to be a 1 ounce, or should we do my gifts? Let's go with 1 ounce. I got a finger pointing at me. The finger's pointing. Point it out, woman. You're the one in charge. Speak up. The CEO of Cheeky Chihuahua Charms won't open her mouth. But the Chihuahua will. All right. She's which one, honey?
I don't know. Either one.
Which one?
Either one.
All right. Well, for anyone. So we're going to go with right here. It's already in the case. We got this one. We're going to go with a 1 ounce. Morgan, Rebecca.
It says 2 charms.
Hmm?
Somebody says 2 charms.
Zoltan says 2 charms to WWP. I could do that too. Yeah, I could do that. Stu says bar. Zoltan says two charms to WGP. Well, we take 2 charms. All right, Zoltan. I see where you're coming from. All right. I see. So if we're going to give WWP, we're going to give charms to WWP to sell. I'm going to give the ones with the most weight. Did it really do? I know the most expensive ones. All right. Well, I'm saying the most expensive, but I know that, if I'm going to give WWP, I'm going to give something nice. All right. I'm going to give something with a little weight to it. All right. The wife is yelling earrings. These. All right. She's talking. Are we going to go with these 2, which is the Mercury dimes? And I got to turn off this duck. Hold on a second. Hush, ducky. No. Ducky's hushed now. All right. We're going to go with the Mercury dimes. And this one here comes with its own sterling silver chain. And it's pure silver. That's a sand dollar. So we're making sure that good piles of silver are going to WWP. Now, I'm not sure which WWP won that. I'm willing to bet it was probably Adam's. So we're going to say thank you very much to Adam big time. Charms are 15 plus 5 shipping. That's correct, Zoltan. That's correct. For you today, if you want that set, just yell at me a little bit, Zoltan. If you want that set, yell at me and I'll take care of it for you. Okay, brother? All right, folks. That's today's show. We've reached the 1 hour limit. We've actually got a race going, and we have donated to WWP, which I happen to really love. So thank you so much from my bottom of my heart. What we got? I'm missing here. How much did? Hold on a second. Well, where am I reading here? Oh, how much to bin 2 charms? I will add them to the silver win. The 2 charms. We're looking at you're going to add it to the win. We're going to skip that shipping charge. 2 charms would cost you, Rob, to you, Adam, $20. That's $10 a piece. Yeah, $10 a piece. You want to choose them, Adam? Would you like to choose something? We'll put them in here and put them in the box. Because I got a special bag right here for WWP. It just got a the last envelope just got its own designation. Well, darling got a box. WP's going to get a bag.
Donate the silver box.
Boom, that's a banger.
Adam.
Donate the silver. Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, I got you, Adam. Beautiful. That's where I was going in the first place, and that's where the wife went. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. There it is, coming off the set. Coming off the set and going into WWP bag. We have 1 ounce of silver and 2 Cheeky Chihuahua charms in the WWP bag. That's going to make this house float, dudes. I guarantee that's going to make this house float. I will buy the charms. All right, I got you, Adam. I'll sit back and look at. You guys are in my community. We all know each other. I'll go back and look at my freaking PayPal and all that later. When I come off this show, right now my throat is so dry and so hurting. It's not funny. Cash App, not a problem, brother. I've got Cash App. If you want to go Cash App, that's $, Jimmy Snowdog 2112. But my thanks goes out to Adam. Thank you so much, Adam. You've helped the show. You've helped WWP. You've helped my heart. I love it. Thank you so very much, everyone. All right, someone's what? Yeah, it's on the bar, honey. It's Andrew's trying to show me something about Cash App. It's on the bar, folks. It flat out says PayPal, family and friends, of course. Okay, family friendly. Don't send no messages, nothing. But PayPal and Zelle is Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. And if you got Cash App, it's $ Jimmy Snowdog 2112. And if you know anything about me, that's Rush 2112, my favorite album. All right, Cash in. You got it. I'm not worried about you, Adam. I thank you all so very much. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Hopefully my voice will be back and I will feel better and I will not be fighting a sinus attack. If you see something on this show you would like, send me a message at Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com. If you see something on this show during the day, you hear the prices, that's the prices I spoke of that day. Yell at me. All you got to do is Cheeky Chihuahua Charms at yahoo.com and I'll take care of it. Everyone, thank you and blessings.
Today is Wednesday. Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, it's Wednesday!
Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday!
Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Wednesday? What Wednesday?
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!
Every damn Wednesday. Wednesday?
Wednesday. Cheeky.
Chihuahua.
Charmed.
Every Wednesday! Every Wednesday!